Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investor. We are looking at Vertical Aerospace, ticker symbol EVTL. It is breaking resistance. It is shooting off, and we've got the highest price on EVTL since January this year. So let me give you all the technical chart analysis, and let's get straight into the chart. So Vertical Aerospace is a company we've actually had live on the show. So at the end, I'll be linking you some EVTL, the interview with Vertical Aerospace. We also have Vaz live on the show, who is our eVTOL expert. So do tune in. We do have a dedicated broadcaster for everything eVTOL related. He doesn't like to pick favorites, but I think his favorite is Vertical Aerospace, and he will tell you why. He's live every Saturday. So check out his show, check out his videos, and check out his X. I'm going to look at the technicals here today, and I'm happy to report, but before I report what I'm happy to report, I'm going to make this disclaimer because it's very important. Nothing I say is financial advice. This is my thoughts, my opinions only. Please do not buy or sell based off anything I say. This is only my thoughts, my experiences, my opinions, and we are dubiously speculating on the market. This is not financial advice. EVTL currently sat at $7.06, the highest price we've seen on this stock since that big gap down all the way from $9 straight down to $5, which took us all the way to its all-time low at $2.77. That big gap started a big sell-off, and we're currently coming in to fill that gap. This is one of the lower market cap stocks within the eVTOL space, currently sat at 600 million market cap compared to the giants like Joby and Archer, which are in the billions of market cap, if I remember. I mean, they're both pumping as well. If you're looking at Joby here with a lot of good news coming in the past week, that's sat at a market cap of 8.35 billion. But we're focusing on Vertical Aerospace here, and that's at 8 billion. This is at 500 million, so it's about 10 times, over 10 times the market cap, or 10 times less than something like Joby, which seems to be emerging as the market leader. Anyway, EVTL, Vertical Aerospace, has broken some significant resistance. We've been tracking this, we've been bullish on this, we've been tracking it since the capitulation lows. We actually saw a double bottom on the RSI, and we've been buying ever since $3, $3.53. We've been tracking this for a very long time. And ever since, we've been tracking this upwards trend. Remember, the trend is your friend. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher highs, same high, trying to break that $6 mark. It broke it, and now we're above that level of resistance. We came in, we tested that level of resistance. If you can see, we came in, tested it as support, and we're off again. I don't see much resistance for the stock until this gap is filled. This gap will be filled around the $9 mark. So that is my target. This gap fill is like a magnet. You kind of, I don't know. No. I'm trying to get a picture of a magnet up. I don't know where it. Don't worry about it. Magnet. Do I have a magnet somewhere? Here we go. Let me change the color of the magnet. There we go. The magnet is really pulling this up to the place the gap closed. You can see there was a massive gap here in price. Charts like to fill those gaps. There's a magnet at $9. I expect eVTOL to not, EVTL not to find resistance until possibly the $9 mark, and then also the $10 mark. That's the target, in my opinion, for Vertical Aerospace. It has got a very nice high-low structure, high-high structure, a gap fill to be made, and in the longer term, I'm looking for it to have the same thing that occurred here to occur between $9 and $10. Once $9 to $10 breaks, you're looking at potentially first $12.50, then $15. So I am looking at EVTL to continue to make higher lows and higher highs. If the structure changes, it's probably because you've lost this trend line here. So I'm going to keep an eye on this trend line. You now have two bits of support. Not only has that resistance turned into support at $6.22, you've got this upwards trending trend line as well acting as support. You've got the magnet about this gap fill back up at $9, and then you've got the more significant resistance also at $10. So the target does seem to be between $9 to $10, and then we can reassess the situation up there, and there'll be some profit taking. But if the good news continues and the rest of the market continues to go up, then I don't see a massive we might see some resistance, a little sell off, but once you break $10, that upside can definitely continue as well. That's my quick update on Vertical Aerospace. Please do check out Vaz's show. We also have a newsletter dedicated to eVTOLs, a lot of Vertical Aerospace news in the newsletters. That comes out every Saturday. The link to that is in the description. I think the only newsletter that covers eVTOLs. Dedicated Saturday slot for the eVTOLs, and Vaz does his research on that. So the link is in the first link in the description. You have 2 videos, probably from Vaz, his Saturday shows, and a playlist for EVTL up above either side here. So check them out. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.